What's up guys, Brian Levy from Extemp Forensics, and in Module 7 we're going to talk about filing. Filing is pretty tedious, but it's by far one of the most important parts of Extemp. When you go to a tournament and you draw the question, you have to have resources on how to answer the question, and professionals that are telling you statistics about the question you're talking about. Now, when you go to a tournament, they're going to give you the topic areas of the general topic you're going to speak on. So it could be like Asia or Africa. But they're not going to tell you specifically what the questions are going to ask you. So you pretty much need to file everything. Dropbox and Prepped are by far the two best sources and methods to file. There are sharing systems that you can share with your teammates, and then you can save the articles as PDFs and access them offline. Because a lot of the tournaments aren't going to allow you to use the internet, Dropbox and Prepped can connect off of the wireless, and that way you can have access to your resources without going on the internet. Let's talk about some of the resources that you should be filing off of. The Economist and the New York Times are pretty landmark sources for any extemper. They make their way into almost every speech. You have to be a little careful with the sources you're sourcing, just to make sure that they're credible and they're not biased. Sourcing things like CNN and Fox News may be a little more polarizing to the judges, as one is far conservative and the other one is very liberal. Sticking to the middle like the Economist and the New York Times, even though they each have their own bias, they're not as far leaning to either side. Because of this, you can be more credible and less polarizing to your audience. It's very important that the sources have credibility. Sourcing things like the Heritage Foundation aren't the best because of their background, while sourcing other things like the Center for Strategic and International Studies are by far much more credible. So stick to filing, and of course, file thousands of articles and as many as you can. The more you come prepared to tournaments, the better you can answer the question. Check out Module 8 for some practice tips and how to do international extemporaneous speaking even better.